There are plenty more young studs in the future.
Girls, today is packing and laundry day. I have plans later on, so I was like, you know what? Let me commit to doing this for the first half of the day. Honestly, like, what I'm really doing is just organizing because I have stuff kind of everywhere in here. And so it's like putting shoes back in their shoe boxes. I like to keep the shoes in the shoe boxes. To me, it just is easier when you have to move them around and stuff. Like, I don't know. If I was moving into like my forever home and I had a beautiful closet with like shelving to stack my shoes in, then I would get rid of shoe boxes. But while I'm still in apartments, I don't see a point in getting rid of the shoe boxes. They need to stay. Yeah, but there's like stuff in here I just haven't gotten rid of. Oh. Did y'all throw away y'all's Renaissance box? I don't know why I feel like I should keep this. Looking at it, I'm just like, bitch, you don't need this shit. So I'll throw that away. But I do have my CD. How cute is that she came out with a CD? Like, this is iconic. What a time. Okay, so I'm gonna put her with the rest of the music over here. There are shoes that don't have a shoebox in here though, that I'm gonna just have to put in a dust bag. And that's why I save all my dust bags, because you never know. Another reason why I'm doing this is because I have to clear off all the furniture and start posting it on Facebook Market so I can get it sold and out of here. I'm in time to go. Oh God, this is stuff that I'm giving away, I'm pretty sure. Some donation bags. Pretty sure this didn't fit me. This is what I want to avoid. Hello? I also want to get this room cleared out because I need maintenance to come and fix that door before I move out. What I didn't feel like doing was like going through and trying stuff on and doing all that shit. But I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. This is the part of moving that is a drag. So y'all just tried something on that I was about to donate that's very cute. I will be keeping you. You're coming with me. The rest of this stuff is like, Kennedy, don't try this on, come on. Don't do it, just don't do it. Give it up. But it's like, am I really not about to try this on right now? I have to, like, I gotta. I'm not even gonna take my, I love a cute at-home look when you have company and you got something real cute and hot to put on. I love that. Okay, see, now I'm 2 for 2 because that also was cute. Why is everything, oh, I think this was the pile I said I'm not gonna give away, I'm gonna keep. That's what this pile is. Like, I tried this stuff on and decided this stuff is staying. Okay, I'm not gonna try anything else on because it's all coming back to me. Stay. Dress. You can be donated. Donations, donations, donations. You can be donated. You. I was so proud of this purchase. I bought this coat in New York. What's the brand again? It's an opening ceremony coat and it's reversible. It's so cute. Wait, is it reversible? Yes, it's reversible. I never wore it reversed though. Like, I never wore it with the fur on the outside because it's not like super, it's like a flat fur, but it is reversible. It's so cute, but it is some years old and the back is starting to crack, but I can get that. I feel like I can get that fixed. But yeah, she's cracking. And I think it's from her being hung up because she's kind of heavy. That's why I had her laying in here. So I'm just gonna lay her. I do have wardrobe boxes too for me to hang up dresses and coats, jackets. So you think I'm throwing this away? Please. Never. Never. All right. Someone asked me about my jeans and how I wash them. I let them air dry. I do not dry them. They get washed in cold water. I wear them a cool like 5 to 7 times. Really, once they start smelling like outside, you know, it'll get that smell. That's when I stop wearing them and I'll wash them. But if it don't smell like that, they gonna keep getting worn. I actually let all my pants air dry for the most part. These are some cargos. Any pants that, especially pants that like have a certain fit, I'm not putting those in the dryer. But there's some pants, like these pants, which these are like some swishy pants, they can go in the dryer. It really be a trial and error. Like you gotta, with denim, I know denim, good denim, you probably shouldn't put in the dryer. It's gonna shrink. And with cargos, that like cargo feeling, like proper cargos, because they have an oversized fit, I don't want to put those in the dryer and fuck with the fit. But those swishy pants, whatever they're made with, that shit doesn't shrink. At least with those, I can't speak for all of them, but those don't shrink. Now before starting the next load, I'm gonna fold up the stuff I took out the dryer. It's just a day of like tending to what I gotta do in the house. Let me show you. So I did move the beanbag out here from the back room. We've got nothing right there. I don't know if you noticed before that the beanbag was there. This stuff over here, these are tote bags that I just have to decide because I might use those to put miscellaneous items in. This is shit I meant to return. No, this is that shit I bought from Express and everything is fucking ugly. It's like, it's not ugly, it's just not my size. Like this dress, so cute, but this is for someone who wears a size 2. I'm a size 6, so this ain't gonna work on Big Mama. I just thought it was gonna be one of those extra smalls that's just like snug and just right, but no, it's more than snug, too small. But super cute dress. This I bought for a wedding at Forever 21. The way I will probably never wear this, like I don't know when I'll ever wear this, but whatever, man. It'll be cute with some cute little sandals. This top I thought was going to be cute from Express and it fits so ugly. I didn't try anything on, obviously. When I bought this stuff, I just bought it. But yeah, I got this top and I thought it was gonna fit so cute. It's not cute. Maybe it'll become cute, but right now it's wrong. Take the strap off. The strap is drawing. It's just a little denim bag. I don't know. Sometimes I fall in love with stuff at a different time. This was given to me at an event. I'm not ready to just discard because I might fall in love. There's so many examples of items that at one time I just was like, no, and then I ended up really liking it. Wow. These are all my receipts from when I was in London. And I think it's because I was gonna try to like write stuff off. These are literally all my receipts from London. Wow, London ticket, my hotel key cards. Hope you're keeping those. I have been known to keep a receipt or two. Okay, the horrible hotel I stayed at in Paris. Just making sure there's nothing in here I want. Selfridges. Oh, that's what smells so good. I'm like, why does this smell good? When I went to Selfridges, I took a sample of this Dries Van Noten perfume. This smells good. Florida Mall. I keep you in mind. Bitch, I'm very caked up. All right, the rest of this stuff. And the Stories bag. I used to work in And of the Story in New York. This is something I keep wanting to re-gift that I never opened. It's an Ember cup, but I'm like, maybe I should just keep it. I don't drink coffee. It doesn't have to be coffee, it could be tea. But you can control it with your smartphone and just keep whatever it is warm. Pretty cool. And then this didn't do shit. It's a phone camera lens. All this stuff was gifted. I'll put this in my tech bag. I'll put her in the kitchen. bought 3 of these. Anybody know? Oh, 2 of these. One of them's broken. Can anybody explain that to me? I really want to know. I bought these on sale at Urban Outfitters. They were $5 a piece. I thought I was going to hang them up by the window, and these disco cut type glass spheres, they'll put a whole bunch of like rainbow lights into your space. I'm gonna sit these outside on my patio because they also give wind chime. So I just have them like this. I like that sound. That'll be nice outside. Another thing that I have for outside that I bought before I had an outside space was this lantern that you can put a candle inside. You put it inside from the bottom, like that. And so I'm gonna buy one of those bug candles and keep that in here for my outside. That's the only thing about the outside is there's gonna be bugs. So hopefully that candle helps. So what I have over here, this is the rug that was in here rolled up because I'm pretty sure this is the rug I'm going to use for my living room. Either my living room or my bedroom. I haven't decided. I have a rug in my bedroom that I like in my bedroom, but I'm going to decide between those 2 rugs for my living room. Haven't decided yet. I don't really like the frayed look in the living room, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I have all this artwork over here. Some that I'm keeping, some I'm not. What I really don't like is the frames. Like, I want different frames. I don't want these gold frames. I either want black or brown frames. I don't want gold frames. Maybe I can paint over them. This is like a metal frame, so I don't know if that'll work. The artwork I don't mind keeping, but the frames gotta go. Some of the artwork I do plan on selling, giving away, whatever. I offered to like give away some of the artwork if you bought a larger furniture piece. So there's that option. I keep avoiding this desk, but I should probably get started on this desk. Let me finish this corner first before I move on to the desk. So I'm gonna move this. I made a recent art purchase, and so I have this. I'm gonna roll up some of this artwork. The artwork I know I'm keeping. But then it's like, I made this with my family. I did a paint and sip, but I really don't want it. I'm sorry. I actually need to put this in something. This is the box that my U-Haul boxes came in. And I actually just noticed that it came with packing tape, which is annoying because I bought all that tape. But I'm gonna put the artwork in here. I don't have any wrap though, like any bubble wrap, anything to wrap it up in and keep it from slamming up against each other. What to do, what to do. Every time I think of a solution, that solution needs a solution. And then that needs something, and then I end up getting drifted off into something else. But this is where I want to put the artwork. I just don't want the artwork to be slammed around. Did I wrap the artwork when I traveled down here? I can't remember. I had to have. So do I need to order? This is the thing, see, I don't want to bother ordering bubble wrap because that moving company that I might be working with, mind you, I emailed them again today and sent them a DM like, yo, we're on a time crunch. Like, I need to know what we're doing. They still have not responded. But the other people did respond, people that are asking for 50-11 things. Let me respond to that. Hold on. See how I'm getting dragged into other shit? Hello. I am just getting home from a little hangout rendezvous. No big deal. Don't want to talk about it. Can't talk about it. Won't talk about it. Don't need to talk about it. It ain't nothing. Seriously. But yeah, this is the first time I've been able to just like walk in this space because there's been that big beanbag in here. And also this is the first time that the rug hasn't been out in years. So this looks so strange. Tomorrow I'm going to get the final word on these movers. I never heard back from the other people, but the people who asked me for 5011 things, I hit them up today and I was like, oh yeah, also I definitely left my house just like this. I detangled my hair and I did not feel like washing it, so this is how it went out, and I wish a nigga would. But anyway, yeah, I was like, listen, because they were like, hey, following up to see if you got our last email about our proposal, which the proposal was all that shit I told y'all they wanted me to do. And I was like, yeah, I got it, but I don't think it's fair to ask me to make 6 forms of content and only offer me a discounted rate. And I told them like what I typically charge just for an Instagram reel, which is way more than the service that they're providing. And it's like, you're asking me for 6 pieces of content. So you're giving, like, it's not even a conversation. You're not gonna get that. So I told them I'd be willing to make an Instagram reel, an Instagram story, and leave them a Google review. So we'll see where they go from there. But it's just like, bruh, come on. I get not wanting to do shit for free, but don't be trying to rob people, because now you ask me to do something for free. I'm not doing all that shit for free. That's work too. I don't know why folks be thinking that shit ain't work. It's work. And promoting you is bringing you customers. So it's like, let's make this an equal exchange, something that makes sense. Tomorrow I'm gonna get back in here, and tomorrow I'm really gonna focus on miscellaneous things. So like, go ahead and like packing up the small shit that I'm just like avoiding, like all this stuff on this desk that I'm looking at and I just like don't know where to start. It's like, let me just start. The thing is, every time I say that, I go back to like this thing that I have in my head, which is I need bubble wrap, and I don't want to buy bubble wrap because the moving people are gonna provide bubble wrap. So I don't want to buy anything. But I also don't want to wait until the day to move. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to wait until the day to have all this stuff. I can organize it so then I know exactly what's going into a box. I don't know. Anyway, it's late. Not super late, but 12:52. I'm going to head to bed and I will see you girls in the morning. Alright. I'm going to put all of my cleaning products into this plastic tub. I did hear back from the moving people and they said that they agreed to my terms. So there's that. And these are the people that said that they would also agree to take some stuff to another location. So let me grab some tape. I'm not taping everything, but some stuff that I feel like can just pop open, I'll tape shut. Hey y'all, good morning. There has to be a more comfortable way to do this. Hold on, girls. Whew. Cello, can you see my, wow, I'm packing up my cleaning cabinet. It's little miscellaneous stuff like this that I don't think about, that I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and get this packed up. I will have packers or movers, and I'm gonna let them pack up a majority of the stuff, like the bigger stuff. But like today, I'm gonna do kitchen stuff, and I'm packing up all the cleaning stuff, and I'm gonna pack up all of like the packaged food. So yeah, are you gonna miss your place that you're in now? For sure, definitely, definitely. This is a beautiful apartment. I'm going to miss this. You know what I'm saying? It's a really beautiful space. But I'm looking forward to being in a new space that I can turn into a home. And honestly, like wherever I'm at, I make it feel like home. You know what I mean? Even in my New York apartment, there are elements of that apartment that I miss. Dang, I've never even used this. Oh my gosh, there's so much in here I've never even opened. Do you think moving in and trying to do your vlogs will be a little difficult while you're settling in? No, I mean, possibly, yeah. Like, it's, even in my last vlog wasn't that long because of me prepping for this move. So it's definitely like my head really isn't in the space to like go and grab my camera. I'm literally like taking care of like real life shit, like getting stuff transferred over, talking to Lisa in office, getting stuff set up, like all that type of shit, which is stuff that I'm not going to film that. So yeah, there's elements of it that are like, yeah, it's just this process doesn't really allow me to film all the time. But yeah, I think moving too, like I'm not a bitch that likes to move. I was in my New York apartment for 7 years. I don't like moving. I like finding a place and staying there. Like, the reason I'm moving is because my leasing office kept playing with me. Like, they kept playing with me so much that I felt like, yo, I'm not going to continue to give y'all all this money. And when I say all this money, I mean all this money. Like, it's not cheap. So it's like, hey, y'all really got me fucked up. And yeah, it's hard to make a decision for me. Hey, no, it seriously is. It really is a stressful experience, but once it's done, you know. Wait a minute. Who else keeps like the additional little like things when you, who is this? Leave me. I'm tired of him. I always keep this stuff. Like, I'm scared to throw this away. This came on my TV. I just feel like I need that. Velma, let me see you without your glasses. The only thing you about to see is the dial tone. You're out, motherfucker. What is this? Oh, I forgot I had this. A ruler. What the? I bought a ruler too. Bitch, I'm very caked up. So that thing was 9.5 inches down there. Congratulations on your new move. Thank you. Yeah, they say funerals, childbirth, moving, and going through it from the most stressful things in life. It's true. It's true. Have I ever gone through a man's phone? Oh, definitely. Here's the thing. I couldn't do it in person. So what I had, I had him call me on FaceTime on the iPad. And I didn't tell him why. I was just like, can you call me on your iPad when you call me? He called me on his iPad. And I said, now put your phone up to the screen and open up the messages and scroll. Do not turn that phone towards you. Keep that phone on that screen and scroll. That's exactly what I did. Yep, it's all coming back to me now. Definitely did that. I did that. Yep, and I do it again for sure. I had to do what I had to do because we was not in the same city, and I saw what I needed to see, honey. Girl, 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 girl. Okay, riddle me this. Will there ever be a reason why, mind you, you know what I'm saying? There's only so many outlets. There's only so many rooms. So could somebody explain to me, and just explain it to me, nobody else, why I would need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and there's 3 plugged into the walls. So that's 15. 15 plugins. Does anybody know why I have 15 plugins? Can anybody explain that to me? I don't have the answer for that. I'd like to know why I have 15 plugins. That's not making sense to me right now. Wow, this is trifling. 15, Kennedy, get it together, girl. Here's what I will say in my defense. Let's subtract 4. You gotta subtract 4 because when I got these from Bath and Body Works, I thought I was doing something, and then I found out how toxic Bath and Body Works plugins were, and so I stopped buying the Bath and Body Works plugins even though they smell so good. So we gotta subtract 4, okay? The rest of these, oh, I'll tell you what happened. I know what happened. So what happened was I was getting, who is this? I was getting Glade plugins, right? Because I was buying the Glade Clean Linen Achimaka, right? Here's the issue. I don't like these. I don't like Glade. I like Airwick's Clean Linen. Glade's Clean Linen starts smelling like poison a little bit. Airwick's Clean Linen actually just smells like clean linen to me. So I had to stop buying the Glade plugins and start buying the Airwick plugins. That's what it is. But then also this one looks like it's about to blow up. See, I have the fresh one over in the wall, but I have a Febreze plug-in for the larger spaces. It's a duo, but this one about to blow a gasket. She might need to go in the trash. I'm scared of her. I'm scared of this, right? Shouldn't I throw this away? But it's like, what if you need this? Like, what if you, like, I'm sure it still works, right? Girls confirm. Toss it, toss it. Do y'all know these cords like $12? Fine, I'm gonna toss it. And mind you, I have another one sitting in my lap. Toss me all. I'm gonna toss you right to Muteville. You got it, just me. Just call me Olu. You got it, girl. You're out. Cause you're not even making sense no more. You're gone. Start making sense, you stay. Don't make sense? Yeah. Simple as that, girl. Simple as that. This lady on TikTok just said their fire habits. Oh, girl, please. This coochie fire habit, they still let her in the door. This is where I kept all my whatchamafaces. Just go in here, grab it, and go. Put all my stuff in here, drag it and tag it. Alright, you go in the trash. This is trash as well. But I need a new bag for this. For my whatchamaface. For my in here. Alright. Come on now. Oh, it twists. Girl, I can't believe that. These are nice though. Maybe I'll use these for the bathroom. They just look good. They look better than these. Like Glade and Airwick, y'all need to step it up. This is just cuter. When I was going through what I was going through, I thought they was trying to kill me, right? And so I had bought this water kit. And I said, oh, I'm gonna find something out in this motherfucker. Y'all doing something in here. And so I was testing all the water, right? Had it in here, shaking the bottle, looking at it every day, putting the tabs under the water, checking it in the light, all clear. But definitely something to have on deck. I did learn that I have hard water, so there's that. I do need to get a water filter. Oh, so these Febreze things I bought because we have a fresh air vent. Okay, and it brings air from outside inside. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, that's amazing. Like fresh air inside, like that's great. It is until you're minding your own business and you're smelling the sweet smell of rotten egg, i.e. sulfur, because sometimes outside smells like sulfur, rotten egg, and you can't close the vent. I called maintenance once to ask them to close that vent. They said impossible. It don't even have the option to close it. It's just straight guardrails. You just gotta deal with it. So I stick these on that particular vent, and I try my best. You know what I mean? One night it was so bad I had to close my bedroom door because I could smell it in my bedroom. I said, "What is that?" Yeah. Just stank. All right, this is like my 50th time telling you guys to get these light bulbs. If you like exposed light bulb looks, I got these light bulbs from Home Depot. They're the Fate electric light bulbs, warm light, 2100 voltage. It's a clear glass, standard base, whatchamaface, 100 watts. Let me tell you something about this thing. I've had the same light bulb in the daggone thing for 3 years, have never had to change it. I think that's worth talking about. I think that's worth shouting from the mountaintops, no? I just think that's amazing. Let's see what else is back here. Oh, but I didn't even like this. This is another light bulb I bought, but I didn't like it. I didn't put it up. Really, the light bulbs that I like are the Philips light bulbs. They're just expensive as fuck. The ones that you can like work with your phone, love them. They're just expensive. So I bought this inexpensive one, and it doesn't get. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to be in your business and ask about your bonnet. Oh, 16. I'm gonna use these when I get into my new apartment, like put it in there before I move in. The annoyance with that question goes so deep because one, this isn't a bonnet. Two, for what reason would you need to know? And then, I'm really tired. Like, that's me. Can you go on live for the Love is Blind reason? I don't know why I thought I needed 2 of these. Oh, I think they just came as a duo. But I used these on my couch before I ever sat on it. And I guess they did something. Scotch guard. I know I have a cream colored couch. Baggy. I can't believe I have a drill. Like, what? Oh, how does it work? What the hell? Hey, how do you do this? How do you do this? Guys, how does this work? For real now, how does this work? Oh, you gotta charge this? Where is the charger? I don't even know where the charger is for this. Oh wow, yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know why I have this. I can't think of the thing that I needed to use that on, honestly. Seriously, yeah, I think a boy told me to buy that for something he built. In here, I couldn't even tell you which nigga it was. I can't, no, I can't, for real. I'm trying to think, I gotta say, I can't. Who that in the bag? Who that in the bag? Have y'all seen that video? Who that in the bag? Who that in the bag? Who that in the bag? Oh, this is when I thought I was gonna do something. It's spray paint. When I thought I was gonna do something. Like, I feel like I should keep this. Does stuff go bad? Can this go bad? What the? Oh no, it's good. So it's 2028. And then let's see this one, because I got two of them. This goes bad. I don't know when this goes bad. Oh, you gotta pry this off. Girl, I'm scared of you. I'm not gonna do that right there. Yeah. Yeah, I came up with a tag and everything because people, they spray paint. Got these in New York. It was just like, I think I want to leave my mark. I just never did. But yeah, we've got gold and we've got glitter. So, that's a great ASMR sound. Here, Jessica. Hold on. This is for Jessica. Jessica over there twisting her toes. Rode the train one time, now you ride. Well, okay, so let's put that in there. Okay, and then what else? Oh, this don't even work. This is anti-fog stuff. This didn't even barely work for real, but. Oh, cause y'all know I'm a part-time dog mom. I got a guide dog though. And so this is for when I wanna take her out on a walk. Gotta make sure I have that. This is a diffuser fragrance oil here. A classy girl with classy things. Eraser pads. Yeah, maybe I should keep these out in case I need to erase something. Got dishwasher pods. This is my Christmas tree every year. Don't feel sorry for me. It changes colors. It's really cute. Like, it's changing to blue now. And I just sit it in the middle of my dining room table. Speaking of tables, so the thing about moving is that you actually have so many opportunities to pass over things that once belonged to you. And I'm so lucky to have a table, a 4-seater table that would be, I'm talking about a blessing for anyone that got a hold of it. See, the thing about this table, is it's the perfect juxtaposition between nature and man, because it's wood and also metal, right? I thought that, girl, I missed it. So that's the thing about this table. If you're a person who loves the natural vibe, but also loves a little modernization, you would love this table, as I have. Kamala be talking. No, Kamala says, and be clear. I am going to make sure, and be clear. And be clear. He wants to, it's her, say, Kamala, girl, you is too funny. And be clear. Be clear. I said, Kamala. That girl be cracking up. That girl be cracking too up. I said, oh girl, you was funny to me, and cause I be laughing too, so I get that. I totally get that. Cackling. No, cackling. That's what she be doing. It's so true. That lady do be cackling. We can say that. Who that in the back? Who that in the back? Who that in the back? Who that in the? Who that in the? Oh. This is all my mechanics. Like, do not come in here. You come in here, you gonna get this chromio down. For real. I will hurt you, and you're not pulling this out of my hand. I got a grip like crazy. It's not just, it's just scrub y'all stuff. Y'all need to scrub y'all stuff. Y'all are not scrubbing stuff. Put this in there. Hey, come on now. Oh no, this is good. Who needs a cause I got the stuff here too. Who needs a mirror? Cause I got the stuff for you. This is all of the mirror stuff. If you looking for I got a mirror. It's this right here. Lit Up Your Beauty. An LED mirror. Come on now, who needs a mirror? Y'all better get up on stuff before it's gone. I'm not kidding. Y'all gonna be the ones fucked up without a mirror. Oh, the Haram juicer, my juicer back there, it came with a book, a recipe book. How cute is that? Same with the NutriBullet. Okay, this is, oh, it's a sticky pad. Isn't that what this is? Oh, a felt pad. All right. Ooh, I'm ready to take a break. All right, so there's all that, right? There's that type. I feel like on the lowest Aggie. Dang, my butt hurts on that thing. Imagine that's what she said. That thing hurt my butt, that thing broke my butt. I'm just like, what kind of predicament was she in? Let me show y'all this mirror. Can I have the Ember? Ain't no having. This ain't Christmas, girl. PSA ladies, I know I'm on pause from dating these dudes, but some of y'all may not. So let me give you a thing that I was thinking about this morning. It's a little tip. Please be wary of the men that be like, you know, sometimes people get mad at me because I never get upset. Like, I'm never angry, and people like want me to get angry. I feel like that person is not in touch with their emotions. You do not get a gold star for manipulating situations and hiding your actual feelings about things because you're the guy that doesn't get mad. It's normal to get upset about things. It's normal to vocalize that you're upset about things. It's okay to be upset about things. To pretend like you're never upset about anything is actually, to me, more of a signal that you're probably the person that's upsetting people. So you never get upset because you never put yourself in a vulnerable enough position to be upset. But you are actually being the one upsetting everybody else around you. All I'm saying is, keep that in mind, because it sounds good, but really think about life. Like, think about life. Today's life. Like, there's no way you're never upset. If you're never upset, then something might be wrong with you, because there's a lot of upsetting shit going on. I don't want to hear all that. I never get upset. Nobody, you know, people, one thing they know about me is that I'm never, people want me to be getting mad. I never get, okay, something might be wrong with you then. How about that? Thank you. I'm gonna start, when I meet guys, I'm gonna be like, let me, show me your bill from therapy. And it needs to be from the last 2 years. I need 2 years worth of therapy from you before you come around here. And I need therapy too, shit. I figured out what I need therapy for. I figured it out. I'm doing a full face today. I had to pop a big pimple. I'm kind of waiting for it to go down. You know, after you pop a pimple and it's like kind of like swole a little bit, I'm just waiting for it to kind of go down. I should have put some ice on it. For the girls that's sitting back who never break out talking about something, no, I don't know it swells up after you get a pimple. Fuck you. Fuck out of here. I don't even know who told you about this party. Go. One thing about it, God, I feel like once you get really in tune and in touch with God, right? Which I will say, I really have, because I've been picking up that Bible. Please don't, this is not turning into a Christian channel, please. It's not. I know some of y'all really love when I talk about the Bible. That's not what this is for me. It's absolutely a spiritual thing, but it's not a Christian thing for me, okay? I understand that the Bible is a Christian thing. However, for me, I grew up in a house that went to church. We stopped going to church, but for a while we was going to church, and that's just what I know. We know the Holy Bible, okay? My grandmother, now that lady's a Christian. She don't play. But for me, once we stopped going to church, one, my relationship with God was completely different. I did not pray as often. I just wasn't connected spiritually. When I got out on my own as a young adult, I then started to rebuild my connection with God, just going through things. I started to pray because I'm like, yo, I heard prayer works, okay? So let me use prayer right now because I need it. So I started praying or whatever. And also my grandmother sent me this book that was about women reconnecting to God. Let me see. I've definitely talked about this book before. I might revisit this book. It's called A Place of Quiet Rest, and finding intimacy with God through a daily devotional life. And it's different stories. There's some stories in here from women. There's this, that, and the third. There's definitely a lot of Bible talk, okay? So if that's not your vibe, then yeah. But it's also just encouraging you to reconnect spiritually. And at the time, I really needed it. I don't know how I would connect with it now, but I'll give it a swirl. Anyway, my point is this. I feel reconnected again. I have consistently been praying, and I do feel and have always felt a spiritual connection of some sort, but it hasn't been as intentional as it's been lately. Like, I've been taking the time to go and read a verse in the Bible. I'll take the time to actually like show gratitude, say thank you, talk about my wants and needs, and just that feels very centering for me. It's helping to calm my nervous system because I don't feel like the pressure is all on me. When they say give it to God, girl, for me, how that resonates is there are some things that I don't know, and I have a habit of creating narratives around things, and it fucks with my nervous system. My heart will be racing, I'm getting super anxious, you know what I'm saying? I'm stressing about shit that just hasn't even happened, or that I don't even know. And that's the part that I feel more centered and like I feel more leveled about. I'm not allowing too much time for me to be going all these places with shit. When I think of something that could take me there, I literally say, you know what I'm saying, show me the way, let me know how I should feel in this moment. And when I do that, it just kind of like brings some logic to me, because I'm like, yo, I know God don't want me over here tripping out. I know that. I know God doesn't want me distracted from the things I said I was going to do for myself. So when I'm having those moments and I'm like, what should I do? What should I do? I know what I shouldn't do. And that's helpful. You know what I'm saying? It's helpful just to be able to ask myself that question and think about the life that I know I'm destined for. And it's not to be sitting up here sad, rocking back and forth, trying to like figure shit out in that way. It's like, that's not the way that I think God intended for me to live this life. So that's the spiritual journey I'm on, girl. It's about recentering. It's about creating a level playing field for myself. That way it can't be rocked. It can't be rocked by nobody or nothing, okay? So, pop, let's do this makeup. I've been wearing foundation these last couple of days, or these last couple of times that I've done my makeup, and low key, it's been eating. Like, it's been what I needed. I know I've been doing the concealer thing, but when you really want that coverage, go ahead and put that foundation on. Go ahead and put that foundation on, baby. I'm not gonna use all this foundation, but it looked funny when I took it out the pump. watching Sex and the City, and this time I'm watching it through the lens of like, how do I relate to Carrie? And I'm fixing that shit. Because the ways that I think I relate to Carrie are in how she chooses guys, like her attraction to toxicity of it all. I don't know where it cut off, but like, I was just saying, I definitely know that I'm not attracted to toxicity, but I do know that I'm attracted to charm. And sometimes charm will be on the arm of a man who's toxic as fuck, you know? And even though I'm not dating men right now, it doesn't mean that I can't heal and like pay attention to how I date men. Maybe that's the problem too. Just don't think about niggas at all. But how does one not think about love? I don't be thinking about one guy in particular. Let me say that. Like, I don't know if that changes things. Like, I'm never thinking about like one particular guy. I'm thinking about my relationship to a guy, like what that would look like, what I want it to look like, what I need it to look like, how I'm working on myself to make that happen. This kind of is part of the problem. It's like, okay, that's cool, like what I'm saying, there's nothing wrong with that. But to go back to my point of like, have I put in that much thought when it comes to my career? No, I haven't. I avoid that shit like a motherfucker. Okay, now let's pound everything down. Still using this fucking honey translucent powder because it's what I have, but I really don't like it. It is not my preferred situation. It does feel like I'm putting on more makeup. I'm still thinking about taking the tail off my brows, like taking all this off and just leaving it thin like that. Can you tell? Yeah, like, see, I don't feel any of this in. I feel like it's not all that. I don't leave that. I leave that alone, but I'm thinking about taking all that off. I haven't decided yet. Well, haven't gotten the balls to do it yet. I just asked myself in my head, like, do I feel like I'm behind? And there were a few answers I gave myself. One, fuck no. Because behind in what? There is nothing that says this is supposed to be done at this time, this is supposed to be done at this time. Like, nobody to run your life based off of some kind of like timescape like that is really not the smartest thing to do, because it really doesn't exist. People find success at different points in their lives, and outside of success, people find like their purpose in different times in their life, and that's been proven time and time again. So that's really like not a thing. You shouldn't compare yourself to other people based on like some kind of time situation. That's number one. Number two is you gotta ask yourself, like, okay, well, if that is what I'm gonna do, what am I basing it off of? Like success, career, whether or not I have a husband, kids, like what? And then I just think about, yo, I'm not over here doing nothing. There's a lot of personal work going on. And it might be somebody who has more figured out than me. Maybe they got the partner that they're looking for. Maybe they've got the career they always wanted, but they don't know how to connect with themselves, or they haven't figured out why they treat people the way that they do and come up with a solution for that. Like, people are all on their own journeys, and I feel like for me right now in the last like 5 years, it has really been about my own like personal evolution and learning myself and learning my triggers and where my trauma stems from, and like healing those things. That's not some overnight thing. That's not something you do 1 month and then it's like, all right, it's been done, like I'm done with that. Like, nah, it's a journey that you live through your new relationships and through new experiences with people, and you practice that shit. You practice the new things that you learned with those new people. You practice the way you want to be, who you want to be with those people. It's not just about saying you healed, it's about living healed. You feel? And sometimes I be feeling like I'm preaching, but for real, that's the success I think I've been living in. I know I have addressed a lot of my personal shit, and have spent the last few years practicing being the healed version of myself. And I'm happy with that, girl. Some would argue that this is the step you want to do before you get all your successes and stuff, because when you get all that, but you don't know how to connect with yourself, or you don't know how to take care of yourself, or how to sustain healthy relationships, it might not feel as good. When I eat the fruit that God's put out for me, I want to enjoy it, and I want to be able to kick my feet up and sit back. And I feel like the way you do that is by being prepared. And I feel like I've spent these last few years in preparation for all of my big blessings. And I know they coming because I'm living in blessings right now. So it'd be silly to think it ends here. Fabulous. All right, hold on girls. I just want to show you how I take my hair out. So literally no, nothing, it's just one big lump. I just shake it out. But I didn't love my wash and go results yesterday, so I don't think I'm gonna love, yeah, like, it's okay. I think I used too much product in some places and too little product in others. Not as good as last week's hair results, but it'll get better over the week. Bye. Okay, same old, about to go handle some Patreon business, getting this merch set up. So I'll see y'all when I get back. Bye. Every time I'm around this one particular person, I find myself, once I leave them, debriefing everything. I never, not since the first time I hung out with them. After that first time, I never really liked how I feel. Well, the second time, after the second time. I never liked how I feel. I never like how I feel. I'm never settled. My spirit is never settled. I'm always like, they said this, but they did this. They told me this, but that doesn't make sense because this is happening. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that is an indication of like, this is probably somebody that I don't need to have in my life. And I receive that, babe. I do not try to fight with fate. And what fate is telling me is, you gotta put in too much effort to try to make shit make sense. And so, how about you let it be? And when I let it be, it just doesn't make sense. And it's like, okay, that to me is, you know, that'll be one of the reasons why I'm no longer involved in this relationship that I've been involved in. It's just straight up not making sense. Not making sense. It's Halloween tonight. I ain't doing no dressing up. I feel like for me, like, I would only be interested in a Halloween party that like a friend is throwing, something that feels safe. I would definitely go to a party, but like it would have to be a party I know I'm taking care of at. And that's honestly just period. Like, I'm not going out unless I know I'm straight, period. I don't like being in situations where I'm uncomfortable, like physically uncomfortable. Like if I have to stand the whole time, count me out. Not doing it, not doing it. It's kind of late, but I'm starving. It's 11:25. I didn't realize it was that late. Thought it was 10. So guys, I think what's happening is I've come into contact with my first like severe narcissist, and it's really a mind fuck because I'm like, on one end, I feel so tried and disrespected by the selfishness and lack of awareness or lack of give a fuck. But on the other end, it's like very interesting to me, like that a person can be this self-involved. And also like, because they are funny to me and they're charming, which is part of like the narcissistic thing, you be forgetting, you know? I be forgetting this nigga ain't shit until he has an opportunity to prove he ain't shit again. And then I'm like, fuck, forgot, you ain't shit. Side up laughing and giggling till you ain't laughing and giggling no more. That's how it goes. All right, so I'm making some garlic broccolini. I thought I had string beans, I don't. I bought broccolini again. So we're gonna do garlic broccolini. I bought some pasta from Trader Joe's. I don't think I've ever tried this one. This is the roasted cauliflower and cheese ravioli. I'm going to put some lemon zest in there. Took it in some olive oil and some butter, a little bit of dill, and I'm gonna make salmon to go with that. So it'll be salmon, the pasta, and the broccolini. That'll be dinner. I also hate when a nigga be like, text me when you get home, and I never text him when I got home. Bitch, and you never hit me and asked me if I made it home because you don't give a fuck about me getting it home, you motherfucker. Just like, spare me with all the, hit me when you get home, for what? You don't give a damn. You do not give a damn. I hate the stunts and shows. Like, if you hear nothing else from me, know that I hate the stunts and shows. Like, hate it. Down to the socks, I hate it. Please just shut the fuck up. I'm just using the oil and butter that I cooked the salmon in to coat the pasta. And if I need a little bit more, then I'll add some more. But I actually think I'll be fine. I'm gonna put that zest. You ever cook and then once you're done, you're not even hungry no more? Like, I'm not even really hungry for real. But I'ma eat. I ain't do all this and that. Oh boy, oh boy. Why does broccolini and just broccoli shit, period, have to smell so bad? Just like ruins the whole vibe. Quick late meal, salmon, pasta, broccolini. Another night. They starting to blend together. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to figure out what separates one from the two. We're just gonna take it day by day, hour by hour. And I'm gonna watch Abbott Elementary. And I'll see you girls tomorrow. Yum. Round 2. Yum. I don't even know. I don't know if you all have ever met Gizmo. This is Puda's brother. They're twins. And they're so cute. He just got a haircut today. Say hi, Gizmo. Oh my God. Painful. I can feel it in my heart. Oh, he's so sweet and calm. Only because his sister's not here. If Puda was here, he wouldn't even look like this anymore. He'd look completely different. Mangled. Oh my gosh, she looks so cute. The next time y'all see me, well, next week's vlog, I will be in a new apartment. I can't believe that. And I'm looking around at all of my shit that's not packed, and I'm just like, I'm having to remind myself, Kennedy, you have movers. You have movers. They're gonna pack your stuff. This will be my first time experiencing having people pack my stuff. I'm sure it will be a smooth and easy process. They do this all the time. It'll just be new to me. The things that I'll be moving on my own, my perishable items, so I'm gonna empty out the fridge and drive them over to my spot and get those in the fridge and stuff, and also my plants. So I'm gonna make a few stops because like this plant over here is heavy as shit, and I really don't know how I'm gonna move this. Maybe I'll have the movers move this. I gotta figure that out. I really don't know. But everything else is like, I can pick it up or it has wheels, and so I can move those plants. But it's happening, girls. It's happening. I did put my table up on Facebook Market today because that's the only thing that I know for sure. I want a new dining table. I need something that sits lower, and I want it to be round. And what was I about to do? Oh, look up the Facebook Market. Let me just see if anybody has said they want my stuff. Because the last time I checked, girl, it was quiet. I said, let me see if this thing on. Let me make sure I turned it on. Let me see. Wait for this thing to load. Anyway, while that's loading, yeah, so like even with like my large items, like they gonna take apart the bed, move the bed, they gonna put it back together when they get back home. Just like, make sure y'all don't lose no screws. My bed don't wobble, my bed don't creak, don't lose no screws. I don't need my bed to all of a sudden have like a, when you sit on it now, make some kind of noise because y'all done forgot a screw. I want to be the type of person to just let them do it and not be in here, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to see everything. Your account has been locked. What the hell? This is too much, y'all. Now I gotta do what? Oh no, this is getting stupid. I'm gonna have to try this again on my computer. It's being stupid as shit. It's talking about somebody tried to log into the account, unusual activity. Now add your driver's license to confirm the shoot. Girl, how about this? Forget it. Just forget it. I do not like this wash and go. My hair is really frizzy this go round. I think I over brushed it. Like I detangled it when I put in my deep conditioner, and what I've been doing lately is also detangling it after I add in styler. That's where I think I'm taking it too far, because I never used to do that, but I've been doing that these last 2 washes, and I need to not do that because my hair doesn't like that. I'm gonna see how it responds on my next wash day. Okay, so yeah, I'm taking the perishable items, and then I'm also gonna take like makeup and like the stuff I wash my face with, like the stuff that I want direct access to, that I don't want packed up in a box. I'm taking that. What else? That's it, really. That's it. Jewelry. That's the other thing. Jewelry. So yeah, plants, makeup, perishable items, jewelry. I'll be taking myself. I just can't believe that I'm moving. 1 more week here. 1 more week. And I don't feel like, I don't know. Maybe it just hasn't hit me all the way. But like, I don't know what to do. Like, am I supposed to do something? Is there supposed to be some kind of like going away shindig? Like, am I supposed to do something? I don't know. I don't know. I just want a peaceful move. That's all I can think of. I can't think of like what to do. I just want to get into my new place safe and sound. Everything is good, and that's it. I packed up everything under my kitchen sink, so all of my cleaning products, and I also packed up some stuff that was in this cabinet. Oh, I need to put in a maintenance request. That's what I said I wanted to do. Putting in a maintenance request. I got money orders for my last paying my last month's rent here, and then my money order for my new spot. It's just like, I feel so adult. Maintenance. All right, so I put in 2 things for maintenance. I really waited this long. Like, these things could have got handled literally. They've been like this, I think, for over a year, but I hate maintenance coming to my apartment. And it's like a whole thing. Like, I always put in a request for them to call me before they knock, because the knock is so startling to me. And they also like to come at the crack, and it's like, I don't get up at the crack. So call me, because I don't like answering the door in a robe, or like, can I have my teeth brushed? Like, I just want to be prepared for them to come, and they don't tell you when they're coming. So yeah, I hate that shit. And they be acting like they have an attitude when you be like, hold on a second. Like, once I start hearing that door rattle, like they about to open it up, it's like, bitch, hold the fuck on. I know you heard me say hold on. So it's all of that. It's too much. I'll be like, bitch, how about this? Forget about it. I'll live with it. But yeah, one of these cabinets kind of like is leaning off the hinges. Fix that. Also fix my, there's a closet door that has been off the hinges, and I just leave it like that. I don't even touch it. Let y'all fix that too. So then when I do my walkthrough, everything's complete and we ain't got no problems. Give me that security deposit back. Snatching that bitch back. All this shit I've been through. And when I leave, girl, the way I'm putting all that energy back onto them. Guess what? This morning at 7 in the morning, I hear jackhammer. Jackhammer, that's what I woke up to. And I was contemplating recording it just to prove, like, literally throughout my entire experience living here, I have dealt with an unimaginable amount of noise. And I just wanted to have that, but I was so tired and so like, I'm about to move, that I just said, forget it. I'm not even gonna. I was so sleepy, but that shit really blew me, getting woken up like that. And I feel like I was woken up and I never got back to sleep for real. So I do feel really tired. It's not even 10 o'clock yet and I feel sleepy. I'm trying to think of things that I want to pack. I know, I will be packing my own clothes, but I'm gonna have them move that. But I will pack my own clothes. I'm gonna need some of their boxes though. I don't think I'll have enough boxes for all my clothes. So there's that. But who knows, maybe I will, because I do have like, I don't know how many wardrobe boxes came with it. I think 5 or 6 wardrobe boxes, or maybe 4. I have a good amount of wardrobe boxes. You can hang a lot of stuff up in there, and you can also put stuff at the bottom if you want. They're just gonna be heavy, but I ain't moving it. And what else? Wardrobe boxes, and then I have these boxes, the U-Haul boxes, and I'll be using those for clothes. So I'll need, right now I'm gonna pack up the last of my shoes, and then I'm probably gonna start on clothes like 2 days before I move, because I don't wanna need something and not have access to it. That's gonna piss me off. And I could be like, oh, well, let me just put the stuff aside that I know I'm gonna wear. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna come up. I don't know what I'm gonna see. I don't know who I'm gonna see. So I need to just be able to have access to stuff. How about that? Like clothes, hats, my accessories and stuff. Like, I'll be packing all that up on my own. All my trinkets and stuff, I'm gonna leave for them because I need bubble wrap. I was thinking about all my vases. Like, I need that stuff to be bubble wrapped up. Artwork, I need bubble wrapped. Because I was gonna put that in the box, but I need all that stuff bubble wrapped up. Lamps and stuff, I'm gonna leave for them. I'm just talking out loud at this point. Yeah. 3 years. 3 whole years. I feel like this, let's have a seat, bitch. I'm tired. Hold on. All right. Getting this apartment was a really big deal for me because I've never lived in a nice place before. I've never really been able to afford a nice place before. So this was really me romanticizing my life in a way that I've only imagined. You know what I'm saying? Like having my own place that feels like something I've seen in the movies. Really just, yeah, it was a big deal for me, okay? I wanna be like the nights in the movies. Where did I put those boots? When I decided to move here, it was due to going through so much in my New York apartment, like shit that felt unlivable to me. Like, oh, I cannot do this. That I went the other extreme of just like, man, I've never done this. You know, I've never spent this much on a place. I've never had this much space. I've never taken a chance in this way. And I'm so glad that I did it. I've learned so much in this place by myself. I feel like for the last couple of days, I've been trying to figure out like my closing moment here. Like I try to do like a, what did I gain here? What did I learn here? What was my experience here? Just like a self-reflective moment in this while I've been here before I did. And if I'm being honest, I'd have to say like while I lived here, I really realized like what's important to me on a day-to-day basis, like what I need on a day-to-day basis. I think I really had to look at myself in the mirror and be honest about how I am creating resistance in my life and in what areas. I moved here knowing that I was going to be closer to some of my friends, and that was really important to me in this time of my life because when I moved here, it was coming right up off of the second year of COVID, and I missed people. Like I needed to be around people, and I really do feel better being around friends and being in close proximity to them. And now I feel like I need to find ways to connect my purpose with my work and really like focus on my career. And so another element of my move is about thinking about where I'm investing my money. I spend a lot of money on my home rent, and so when I was thinking about moving to a different place, I'm like, yo, as much as I enjoy having 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, I really want to allocate my funds in a way that allows me to do other things, try new things, because when you're putting all this money into this, you don't really have much wiggle room to do a lot of other shit, you know? I speak for myself. I definitely have been moving with more of like a tighter budget. So yeah, it's like I told myself, let me move into a space that's smaller and really allows me to put money in other areas comfortably and take some new risks, try some new things. That's the era that I'm in right now. It's just like, what would happen if you try? You know? What would happen if you try? I can come up with 1,001 reasons why I shouldn't do something. Like, I really can. But what I'd rather do is just give it a chance. Seriously, this is gonna be too small. I don't think I have another box I can go down there. Yeah, man. So what am I gonna do now? What I'm hoping for in my next phase 2 is to really like have a routine that feels healthy. I'm gonna be taking some grown-up steps and doing things that I've put off that I'll talk about most likely on my Patreon. And adulting can be scary. I don't think I ever really addressed the way that I avoid adulting. Like, there's a lot of things that I do responsibility-wise. It's like, okay, you are an adult, you're taking care of business, but there are a lot of things that I avoid because it just is scary to me, where it's like, okay, I get that, like, I eventually am gonna have to do this thing, but like, I'm gonna put it off for as long as I can. I'm good for that. I'm actually great for that. Okay, I'm done in here. I apologize if this vlog isn't filled with the most entertaining shit. I am literally just trying to get shit done. So bear with me. These hair ties that have these like openings in the back that be like that, horrible, because my hair gets caught in it. I hate these hair ties. Hate them. Hate, hate, hate. I don't know how I'm about to do my hair right now. I'm not in the mood. I just need stuff to be right. It's about to just be out in a second. I'm gonna just say fuck it. Yeah, I'm saying fuck it, because I can't with this right now. That's gonna have to be what it is. Alright girls, I'll see you when I get back live. When I tell you God is making sure that I know that I made the right decision to move from this motherfucker, he truly is, because I just went down to pay my last month's rent. Mind you, they sent me a whole move out sheet that had, you know, what I needed to pay, my final payments, what I needed to do to move out, like all the information. So I do everything that's on that sheet. I get a money order, I get the amount that they told me I need to pay, I go and pay the money order. And it just so happens to be the motherfucker I done got into it with the most that I have to do this exchange with. I don't give a fuck though. So I walk in, he's talking to some other people that were there to look at an apartment. I'm sitting there for like a cool 5 minutes. This white girl walks in. I overhear her saying to somebody else that was waiting that, but they were waiting outside. And the person that was outside came inside and was like, "Are you also here for a tour?" And she was like, "No, I lost my key." So I'm hearing that back exchange, that back and forth. But mind you, I'm the first person to be in there waiting. This motherfucker, when he get finished with the girls that he's showing the apartment to, gonna get up and walk over to the white girl and say, "Hey, how you doing?" I looked at the white girl, I looked at him, and I think it was just that swift moment of me looking at both of them that it was the energy that came up off me said, "Please don't fuck with me right now. Like, please don't." Because how fucking disrespectful when I know you saw my ass coming here first. Mind you, I'm sitting closer to him, so he had to look past me to look at her to say, "Hey, how you doing?" Talking about some, "Hey, good morning." How the fuck is you looking at her? You know what I'm saying? Girl, anyway. And that's what started the energy off wrong. And it's like, you want me to have a reaction so bad, but bitch, your life is the reaction. Let me just go ahead and get this shit turned in. So I walk over, I said, "I'm just turning in my last rent. Can I borrow a pen?" He said, "Absolutely." Pass me the pen. I start writing out the stuff on the money order. As I'm doing that, he walks away and starts helping the white girl. So now I'm just sitting there waiting for him to be done helping somebody else. And then he comes over to me and I was like, "Just want to confirm, is everything on this correct?" He was like, "Okay, let me just check." Starts typing on his keyboard and then gonna say, "Okay, so here's the thing. This actually isn't the final amount. You actually will still have utilities." I said, "I'm aware. The move out sheet said that I wouldn't get the utility bill until after I move out." He's like, I'm giving him nothing. I'm just like, He was like, let me check on that. Mind you, I have the form pulled up on my phone, so I'm looking at it, referencing it as I'm talking to him, like, yeah, it says so and so and so and so. Doing all that, this shit's fucking annoys me. Like, stop looking like that. So then, he talking about some, yeah, see, and turns his laptop towards me. He was like, yeah, see, so, you actually have to pay for this utility and that utility. And I start getting pissed off because I felt like what he was trying to do was make it sound like I'm not paying my stuff. Like, he had a little audience. There were 2 people waiting. His coworker came in, and he was, the way he was saying it was like, yeah, so you need to pay for so-and-so, and you also have to pay for. I cut him off. I said, paying isn't a problem. I don't have that information. I was told I was gonna get it after I moved out. Yes, see, let me check. He's doing all that. He was like, yes or no. That's actually gonna be another utility. I said, how about this? Tell me how much I owe. Print it out for me. I'll go get the money order right now. Like, we don't need to keep talking. We don't need to keep talking. Tell me how much I owe. Print it the fuck out so I can go and get it and never have to talk to you again. He prints it. When he comes back, I say, how much is my security deposit? Mind you, I've already asked someone this question in the office over the phone, and they told me $250. When that person said that, it didn't sound right then, but I was like, huh, damn, that's it? I thought I paid more than that. But I said, guess not. Look, they would know, right? So I asked him, how much is my security deposit? He's at this point printed out the sheet that has every payment I've made since I moved in here. He said, $250, shows me on the thing. I said, there's 2 lines and it says $250 and also this very large fucking sum, because what I paid as my security deposit was 1 month's rent. That's a 4-digit number, okay? And it don't start with a 1 or a 2. So I said, hey, this is actually, he was like, oh, okay, yeah, so, all right, so then they must have messed up with how they entered it in. So yeah, it would be that larger amount. Now, what would happen if I didn't catch that? Y'all would have just gave me that $250 and chucked up the fucking deuce. Hey! Don't let these people rush you. Don't let them treat you like you don't know what the fuck you got going on by asking questions. Don't let them try to make you feel like you're doing the most by asking questions, because they be fucking wrong. Human error is a real fucking thing. I don't never just assume a motherfucker knows some shit just because they work at a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if you've been working here. I don't give a damn. You can still fuck up, especially when you over here putting on a show, worried about trying to make me look a certain type of way instead of focusing on what the fuck you're supposed to be doing, which is giving me accurate fucking information. I can't stand niggas like that. I really can't. Hate shit like that. And when I told him, I said, what would have happened if I didn't catch this? He was like, so-and-so would have caught it. I said, well, no, because so-and-so also told me $250. Like, you see how people just be saying any fucking thing? How about this? None of y'all fucking caught it. Everybody would have got it wrong. I'm still sitting in this hole, listening to clanging and banging. Like, when I tell you, girl, when I tell you, as beautiful as this apartment is, it is not worth the incompetence I've had to deal with in that leasing office. Like, the amount of money I have spent here, the apartment itself, once I get inside my doors, it's worth it. But when I gotta deal with these people, it really is just like, yo, this is not worth it. It's really not. So I am happily moving forward with my life. Happily. And guess what? Like, people make mistakes. I don't have an issue with mistakes and like people fucking up and shit. Like, that happens. I fuck up, I make mistakes. Sometimes I have wrong information. It's you acting so fucking stank, and then when you get, when a mistake happens, you try to just brush it off like it never happened. Like, no, let's stay in that for a little bit, because you really was taking a lot of joy and pride in trying to make me feel like I messed up by not bringing this amount of money, as if I fucking knew. Oh my God, it's literally just the worst. They're the worst. They are the worst. And I cannot wait to leave my review. When I tell you I can't wait, I'm just waiting to be up out this motherfucker when I leave it. But baby, I'm telling it like it's is, from the rooter to the tutor. From the rooter to the damn tutor, I'm telling. This place is bogus. And I'm considering uploading all 40 plus videos that I have of the noise that I've endured since I lived here. And yeah, just to let people know, like, this is what you have to look forward to, period. This is what you fucking have to look forward to. Know that. And that ain't no lie. You will deal with noise. You will deal with incompetence. You also will deal with them putting apartments to the side for themselves. Like, those people in the leasing office, they be wanting to live here. And if I worked here and I knew I was gonna get a discount, I would want to live here too. The fuck, it's nice. It's, you know, you in a good area. Like, yeah, I get it, but not if a full paying tenant is dealing with an issue. You prioritize that person, bitch. I really cannot stand this dude. This is one particular dude because he really think he doing something. And it's like, bitch, you're not. You are truly, truly not. I did take a small walk and I came back because I wanted to get this money order shit taken care of. But I'm gonna go back out and take a longer walk. I just need something to eat. I did tell him I was coming back down in 10 minutes with the new money order. Bitch, fuck you. I'll get down there when I get the fuck down there. I have to enjoy me a little something to eat. But I'm so happy to be closing this chapter energetically. Like, I'm tired of this, like, back and forth with these people. I'm praying that I don't have this experience with my new leasing office, even though we've already experienced a hiccup. There has already been a hiccup. It's been addressed. I've received an apology. Well, not from the person who did the fuck up, but from her superior. Like I said, mistakes will be made. I can deal with mistakes. I can't deal with a lack of accountability. I can't deal with being dismissed. We are not friends. You're not doing me a favor. I am paying rent and I need to be treated like a paying customer who's paying a lot of money. This shit is not small. Hear me when I say that. Like, there is no reason why you should be paying luxury prices and not getting a luxury experience. But this is my last Saturday in my apartment. And so I'm going to soak it in. I know y'all hear all that knocking, but yeah, I'm going to enjoy this last weekend in my place because I deserve to. I'm gonna watch the Meg documentary tonight. I'm excited about that. I'm gonna do that after I record my Patreon. Yeah, girl. Let me eat this and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Now I wanna know what would make a nigga think that he needs to turn around and look at me up and down when he walking next to his bitch. Cause the only thing you gonna see is me do this. If that's what you wanna see, look at me. You ain't gonna see nothing else but, like, stop looking at me. Ow. Ooh, girl. So what I'm about to do right now is detangle my hair, prep it for a wash. I'm gonna wash my hair today, so I don't have to think about it this week. And because my hair just feels so dry to me. And these last two washes, I also haven't done a deep condition. And so I wonder if the dryness is also because of a lack of deep conditioning. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, my hair is just like frizzier and drier. I'm also going to use the detangle brush a little less. Like, I use it to detangle with the, it's like a pre-poo. And then I detangle when I'm in the shower with the conditioner. And then I also detangle with the deep conditioner. And it's not so much deep conditioning as it is me just trying to make sure all the product is all through my hair. Cause after I after I detangle with the conditioner in, I don't need to detangle again for real. I just be wanting to make sure the deep conditioner is all throughout my hair. But I do think that that kind of affects your curl pattern. Like, I noticed a difference in my curl pattern too. And definitely the frizz. Ooh, a big ass wasp just tried to get in here. I'm glad that window's closed. Yeah, girl, last Saturday, I'm doing Saturday activities, i.e. same old. Well, ain't nothing going on but the rent, for real. It's November 2nd. I typically pay my rent on the 3rd, but I wanted to be done with it because guess what? I definitely don't want to spend my Sunday having to talk to these stupid ass motherfuckers in that office. And I typically don't do too much name calling, but the type of stupid ass shit that they've put onto me it's like, you know what? Now you're stupid ass. Yeah, now you ain't shit. Now you a motherfucker, right? I want a snack, but I don't want no damn chip. I also don't want this either. I don't want something that's like a carb. Let's see. Stressful week. Come on, man. I keep them in the fridge. They ain't all that though. They ain't all that. But they're gluten-free and dairy-free. So I said, you know what? That'll work. That'll work. One more for the road. I've never been the type of person that can just like throw something and catch it. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna go live while I do my hair.
If my mom was here, I wouldn't be going to this. I wouldn't know half these people. I wouldn't get half this shit. But I think I was just going through a crazy phase of life. Like, I'll never be able to take back that time of life.
So I just watched the Meg documentary. I have a newfound love for that girl. I already like appreciated who Meg was as a person, just as a girl, and obviously respect her as an artist because she's super talented. But, and this is why I love documentaries, seeing her behind the scenes and hearing about her story, how she processes things, why she moves the way that she moves, seeing things from her point of view, it just really, how can you not have empathy for her? How can you not understand her and the nuances of her and her decisions? You know, this guy texted me and asked me what I was doing, and I told him I was watching the doc, and he was like, she on there lying, or is she on there still lying? And it just, bitch, when I tell you, I was just going in, because this documentary and what happened to her reminds me that a man's empathy for a woman really relies on her purity, and that also goes for how far he's willing to respect her as well. And just as a black woman, we already have to fight hard to gain empathy from people. And then if you add more of this, the specs on Meg as a tall black woman, a tall black successful woman, a lot of men are not gonna find empathy when they look at her, because a lot of men's ego and pride is rooted in their stature and their financial status. And I think she makes a lot of men feel small, both physically and financially. The way that she speaks openly about her sexuality also triggers men, because a lot of these niggas is walking around with little dicks. That, and also they're not getting bitches. And she talks about men in the same way men have always talked about women in rap music. And I think just her audacity makes certain men want to automatically question her and want to automatically jump over to the ops. And I just feel like, and as I told the guy who texted me, the fact that, mind you, the lie that he's referring to is her telling Gayle King that she also, excuse me for peeling my nail polish off, it's a bad habit. I love the sensation, and I hate washing my hair with nail polish on it because it'll chip and then ends up in my hair, and it's just annoying. But he was referring to Meg lying to Gayle King about sleeping with Tory. And my first response was just like, what does it matter if she slept with him or not? That's number one. What does it fucking matter? If she did or didn't sleep with him, would that change the fact that he shot her? And then I brought up how fucking stupid it is, I think, to bring up someone lying and not bring up the fact that this man lied and literally still lies about shooting her. He literally is lying about the crime he committed. It is not a crime to have sex with this man, but it is a crime to shoot somebody. And that's why he's in jail and she's not. I was trying to explain to him that just like, even bringing it up, you know, even bringing up like, well, she lied to Gayle. Who the fuck cares? Who cares? Does that mean now you're not going to believe that he shot her? When, first of all, and I love that Meg added the phone conversation between Tory and her ex-best friend where he admitted to doing the shit. It's like, what do you have to say now? And then it also made me sad just seeing the best friend in the clip, because I'm just like, girl, you really let this man who about to be in jail for a very long time turn you against your best friend? Like seeing her be around Meg when her mom was still living, and then after her mom passed, and then she started working for Meg, and for it all to come to an end in this way. Now, to Meg's point, Meg didn't bring up the fact that Tori and her best friend was dealing with each other, and her best friend was mad about Meg, you know, secretly kind of like dealing with him too. But what she did say was, if it was the other way around, I wouldn't do this to her. I would not let people allude to the fact that I'm lying. I wouldn't let people believe that this didn't happen. I don't care what's going on. And that's why she's hurt, because it's like, this is deeper than, you know, you being hurt because I was fucking with this nigga. It's like, this man shot me. Pulled out a gun, aimed it at me, and shot at me. Like, man. Did I cry in the doc? I did. It was cry worthy. I cried, one, when she was talking about her mom, and then I cried when they showed the clip of her saying she wanted to work with Beyonce, and then next thing you know, 2020, I'm a Savage comes out. I love seeing people's dreams come true. That shit just made me like, ah! You know? Oh, I love that. I love this so much. But yeah, that documentary just reminded me how important it is to be in community with the right people, to have people around you that are really there for you, that support you, that will prop you up, and also not to fuck with lame ass niggas. Not to fuck with lame ass niggas. I'm telling you. You want to know if a man is loyal? This is just an aside. But if you want to know if a man is loyal, pay attention to how loyal he is to the people who are already in his life. If he talking shit about the people who are in his life, babe, that man ain't loyal. He ain't gonna be loyal to you. You ain't special, okay? Please believe me when I tell you, if you meet a nigga and within the first 2 times you see him, he's talking shit about people who in his life, you know what I'm saying? This man is people are disposable to him. And let that be people, period. You catch yourself trying to make new friends and be friends with people, and they talking about they friends with you, that's not a person you want to have in your circle. That's always a major red flag. If I hang out with somebody and they get to talking shit about the people who are in their life, who are loyal to them, I'm always just like, ooh, you gonna talk about them like that, I wonder what you're gonna say about me, because I've only been around for a second, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm about to wash my hair. I decided that I'm going to film the Patreon tomorrow, so I'm going to wash and do my hair and stuff tonight, and tomorrow I will film the Patreon. Men really be apologists. Also, I just think, like, be weary of like male apologists, like men that will come up with any and every reason why a man who has done well-known dirt, how they will find a way to excuse that behavior. That shit is very dangerous. It is very dangerous, and you don't want no parts of a person like that. And not just men, women too. If you hear a woman talking about some free Tory Lanez because Meg lied about having sex with him, bitch, that doesn't even fucking make sense. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I don't give a fuck if she fucked him from here to Pluto. If he shot her, that's what this is about. Not whether or not they were fucking. People love to pass judgment whenever they have an opportunity to do so. It's actually so fucking lame. Man, that was a really good documentary. It just really like woke up the conversation of like, people are fucking weirdos. Another thing, I'm sorry, but I was just thinking about another thing in the doc when they were showing like the clips of Tory when he was still out, like as the trial was happening or just before the trial, and how he was taunting her and tweeting certain things, and had a whole video where he was chopping up horse legs, and it says something about hot girl shit, but something violent, right? And it's like, he does all of that, but the thing y'all worried about is her lying about having sex with him. I need y'all to wake up here and here. Like, you gotta unlock these, please. And not just a little piece of it, the whole thing. That doesn't make sense. Y'all wanna villainize somebody for something? I would imagine that chopping up horse legs, right? Meg calls herself the Stallion, just to break this down for those that are not getting it. Chopping up horse legs and insinuating violence towards her is more villain behavior than this girl deciding not to share her sexual relationship with this man. And it really wasn't her choice to do so. Gail asked her that question. And honestly, it's like, if I had a million people waiting to hear what my response is, and I know that the way people treat me or the way they look at this situation depends on this information, I would have said what I needed to say to protect myself as well. And that's all she was trying to do. People like, no, she was trying to set Tori up. She was trying to protect herself from crazy motherfuckers like you. That's what she was fucking trying to do. People who give a fuck about that part of the story. I don't give a fuck if they was fucking or not. That does not matter to me. That doesn't change what happened. Motive, no motive, like it doesn't matter. If he shot that trigger, if he pulled the trigger on that gun, then guess what? That's that. Ooh, let me wash my hair, girl. Washed, and now I'm cooking something. I'm just doing I'm making some rice, black beans, and gonna do some chicken and like a homemade tzatziki sauce. That's the vibe. My stomach is eating my back. Energy's low, but I feel good. I love being showered and stuff before 10. Like, I feel very productive. Today I was thinking, like, what would life be like if I like really domesticated my life, like got all the things that just made life a little bit more convenient, like a car and shit like that. And there are benefits to having a vehicle. However, the reason why I didn't get a car was because it just felt like such a permanent choice, and I wasn't sure how long I was staying in Atlanta. But this is very similar to like why I was like, oh, I'm not gonna put art on the walls because I don't plan on staying here. Meanwhile, I stayed for 3 years. It's like I'm now stepping into my 4th year in Atlanta, and I can't keep not doing shit because I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm staying here. You know what I mean? It's just like, do the things that would be convenient for this city while you are here. You feel me? You feel me? So I'm figuring that out. And that just requires really like getting in my bag, you know, financially, so I can get the kind of vehicle I want. Because it's not gonna feel good if I'm just like getting something just to get it. Like I gotta get something that I'm actually gonna be wanting to be seen in. You know what I'm saying? Something that I'm gonna feel comfortable actually riding in. It can't just be anything. So yeah, that's something that I'm thinking of. The Patreon might get a little spicy, but it's really just about calling this shit out. I really want y'all to get on that Patreon, seriously. It is made for the girls. I know a lot of y'all are waiting for content before you sign up for the paid subscription. There will not be free content on Patreon. Also, paying for Patreon will give you access to merch earlier than everybody else, and there will be merch. I'm working on that too. So, yeah, my stomach hurt. I'm so hungry. I hate when I wait to eat till I'm like this. But also, like, I've been waiting too long to eat in general. Like, all I had today was eggs, or no. Oh, no. I had lunch and stuff today. It was just, both meals were small. Like, earlier I had toast and eggs, and for lunch I had like a cucumber salad and a little sandwich, little cheese sandwich. And now I'm eating dinner. It's just been like little small meals. So I know I'm gonna be happy with this. Also, I've always thought that anybody that wrote something like Free Tory, I feel like something might be wrong with them mentally. And also, I think that you hate women. Like, you're just being spiteful. I feel the same way about men who are openly saying they're gonna vote for Trump. Like, you just want a reaction. I think people are really, really lonely and sad and feel insignificant. And so they will say and do anything to get a reaction out of people, even if it means the reaction is like hate and anger. Like, they just want something. They just want to feel something. I don't even be mad at them. I just be like, damn, life really gotta suck. Like, life really gotta be bad for you to openly associate yourself with people who are bad people. And every man has a woman in their life, because you didn't get here without one. So it's like, damn, you don't give a fuck about your mama neither. There's really no hope for you, you know? So I don't even take it personal. It's like, you can't respect women and align yourself with people who disrespect women. Like, that's not how that works. That's just not how that works. I didn't make my rice the way I normally make it. I normally make it in coconut milk. This time I'm making it in water. I had to pull out my vlogging camera. I'm also on live. Cam Newton and what's the girl's name? Jasmine Brown. Yuck. Okay, I want to also like preface this by saying that like I don't mean to sound judgmental. However, when I saw Jasmine's response to what he said recently on his show, podcast, whatever that is, my literal response was like, "Aw." That's what I said. Aw. Saying you feel sorry for someone just sounds so stank, but that is kind of the vibe. Like, I feel bad for her. This man, Cam Newton, decided to share that in the time that he's been with his current girlfriend and newest mother to one of his children, that he's never been faithful. This is the same Cam Newton that we learned Jasmine will rub his back until she can tell that his breathing's changed and he's falling asleep. Packs his bags, knows his needs. You don't gotta ask for nothing, it's done. And I just feel like someone who loves someone that much deserves to be loved in the same way. And it is so clear that she's not being loved in the same way. And her response was like, I know exactly who my nigga is and I'm fine. I'm okay with it. And it's just like, babe, no matter the circumstances, I do believe that we all want to feel respected. And when we're in love with someone, we want to feel like an undoubted like amount of loyalty. You know what I'm saying? And if your man is just going to be like having sex with people just because, like there's no rhyme or reason, it's just like he just feels like it, you're not gonna sit up and tell me that's not hurtful. Especially when you've publicly shared like how involved you are in this. Like this is your person. And he said the same thing about her. It's just like, she's not your person enough to not do this. And then he shared that when he does cheat and they talk about it, she asks him, what can she do better so then this doesn't become like normalcy for them? That makes me sad. That makes me sad. That is sad to me. That's sad to me. You know what I mean? And if you're asking that question, that would make me believe that this is not something you're okay with, because you wouldn't need to find a solution for it if it was something that you were okay with. You understand what I'm saying? So all that, this my nigga, I'm fine. I know who he is. I know, girl. But that don't mean you don't want him to stop cheating on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh, it just was like, damn. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I just want to say to my girls, like, I don't care what you're getting out of the situation financially, because people keep bringing that up. Like, he must be taking care of this, that, and the third. Babe, it'll never be enough. Because at some point, while you in that room with all your things and you're in that beautiful house of yours, it's going to be real quiet in there. Those things cannot talk back to you. Don't go wishing and praying for other people's lives, because you really don't know what they got going on. That's another element of Meg's story that I enjoyed seeing, was that she talked about being lonely. Like she's reached this level of success that she's been working on for a long time, and she gets there and like she's lonely as fuck, depressed as fuck. And a lot of people experience that. I've experienced that. I feel like most of us this day and age have experienced that. And so, you know, I don't know, it makes me sad seeing a woman go through unnecessary shit. It feels very much unnecessary to me, her trials and tribulations with this man, you know. Sorry, I'm talking about two different things: Meg's documentary and then also Cam and Jasmine Brown. I wouldn't say that he doesn't care about embarrassing her, but I don't think that boundaries have been established in a way that he understands. Like, I think he thinks if she's okay with me cheating, she would have to be okay with me talking about cheating. Like, if the act itself isn't gonna make her stop fucking with me, then I'm sure me talking about it isn't that big of a deal. Okay, that's a lot of yogurt on there. I just think I need to get another piece of chicken, but that's chicken with the tzatziki that I made. Nothing but the plain Greek yogurt, lime juice, dill, a little salt, a little pepper, and some crushed coriander. Then we've got the black beans with some parsley and some white rice. You're hungry and I'm not. You're hungry and I'm not. Am I still thinking about the Meg documentary? Well, yes, because I'm really trying to understand the thought process around someone that is still focused on Meg lying about sleeping with this man. I'm just like, yo, I'm trying to think in what world you expect me to hold grace for someone who had the nerve to pull a gun out on me. And wait, because that's not it. Pulled the gun out on me and actually aimed it towards me. That's not it. Pulled the gun out, aimed it towards me, and then shot it in my direction. That's not it either. The bullets that they were shooting towards me ricocheted into my foot. I'm a performer. People no longer call their knees anymore when they're referencing how they work. They refer to them as Meg the Stallion knees. That's how much I dance. That's how much my performances rely on my ability to stand on both feet and dance. That man is sinister. Mind you, when he started shooting towards her, he told her, dance, bitch. To not have space and understanding for a woman who initially chose not to even tell on this man who did this to her. I believe you are just as violent or can be, because you in your brain and in your heart have found a way to justify that little motherfucker's action. And that's crazy to me. The lie that you're telling yourself about who she is and why this happened is the lie you need to focus on. Not her not telling Gayle King on national television that she slept with him once or maybe twice. God, I can't stand people like this. I'm tired. I'm really tired. I think that's gonna be my motto for the rest of the year. Like, that's my 2024 motto. The Nene leaves me. I'm tired. I'm really tired. Because I really am tired. Like, something's gotta be wrong with people to like think the way that they think. You're sick in the head. You are sick in the head. Yo, I really do think that I heat damaged this piece of my hair because it's always sitting out like this now. That's crazy. That's just crazy to me. I can see that. I have done put more heat on my hair than I normally do. But yeah, child, I be wanting to be hopeful about humanity, but man, every opportunity people have to show me whether or not they got that in them, they prove to me that they don't. It is in fact lost. It is. And I wonder if Tory did this to Taylor Swift, would we be getting the same reaction? And I think you all know the answer. It just made me fall in love with Meg Thee Stallion in a different type of way, in a protective type of way, in a familial type of way. Like, she feels like a distant cousin or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have never experienced anything of the sort, but I can feel her pain. I can feel her anger. I can feel her frustration with the situation because it has so many layers. Because this girl really did try to protect him at first. And it just is like a bigger conversation about how black women, you do them the most dirt and we will still try to protect you because we don't want to see nothing bad happen to another black individual. And I'm so glad she added the clips of Joe Budden and his bald bitch ass head on camera talking shit multiple times. Bitch, you really got some nerve. Mind you, you've been accused of domestic violence multiple times. So I wouldn't expect you to get it. I wouldn't expect you to hold space. Everybody that was standing behind Tory has been accused of domestic violence. Every single one of them. Ain't that something? The ones that she showed on here. Diddy, Meek Mill, Joe Budden, DaBaby, some form of domestic violence. Man, oh man. And imagine that's the people who are standing behind you. Meek Mill, Diddy, DaBaby, Joe Budden, that's your squad? Squad of goons and goblins. A squad of goons and damn goblins. I can't even get it out. Like, those aren't men you want standing behind you. You got LeBron James in the car listening to Tory Lanez. LeBron. And that's why you and Tory got the same skidded hair situation. I was talking about this the other day. It looked like somebody like skidded on his head with a car, like that, and then reversed, and then just decided, let me just go anyway. Like, that's what the top of y'all's head look like. Y'all need to focus on that and stop focusing on being chummy with each other. This is what happens when a group of lame niggas get bread. Now y'all all jerking each other off, trying to figure out who can get the most respect from the next lame nigga in the room. It don't even be about the women. It be about y'all trying to get the G check from another man that you respect. But you wouldn't know a respectable man because you're not one. So you trying to look for and gain respect from the wrong motherfuckers. I'm getting pissed off. Like, I got work to do today, and I'm realizing that I'm starting to get pissed off. And I can't believe how somebody would suggest that because she lied about sleeping with him. And I'm putting quotes because, bitch, shut the fuck up. But like, I can't believe that because of that, you think he should be free. He should be free because she didn't tell somebody that they had sex. That's why he should be free. Not because he didn't do it, but because she said that they didn't have sex. So, off top. Again, putting the responsibility of his actions on her. Y'all are fucking weird. And by y'all, I don't mean y'all. I mean these motherfuckers on the internet that really have hashtag free Tory somewhere in their tweet. You're weird, you're violent, you're scary, and you're lame, most of all. That's the biggest thing. Like, before anything else, you are a certified lame. I know Drake be talking about some free Tory too. Surprised? No, a lame. Somebody who literally sits at home hoping that he gets a salute from the nigga that he looks up to. That's his whole thing. From the beginning of his career, that's all he's wanted, is to be in the rooms with of the men that he respects and that he idolizes. And he cosplays as them all the time. Like, these are men that lack identity, okay? These are men that use women to create identity and status. It's just, God, the conversation could go on and on and on about how insidious this whole thing is. And just go back to Meg, and I'm just thinking about what her mentality had to be during that whole time, seeing this man walk around and act like nothing had happened, essentially laughing in her face. You'd be mad enough if somebody pulled a gun out on you, like even just like acted like they was gonna pull that bitch out. That would be maddening enough. But this motherfucker actually shot at her. Like, I need y'all to think about that, because there might be somebody watching this that is stupid enough to think that Tory deserves to be free. I don't assume everybody got this or this. Some of y'all might be off. There's no justifying that. He's crazy. And I can't imagine how angry and frustrating and emotionally depleting it was to have people telling Meg that she was wrong and not seeing that energy directed towards Tory, especially from grown ass men. Yeah, scary. I get pissed when a nigga don't text me back, so I can't imagine if somebody shot at me. I just can't. I'd be at Walmart trying to buy me a pistol the next day. That's me. That's me. Like, you did it to me, now let me see you dead. How about that? You did one, I'm gonna do one. The amount of restraint she held, not telling instantly, because I would have been like, he did it. Man. Whew. Anyway, okay. Let's do some makeup. My makeup has pretty much been the same. I feel like that's the biggest change in my makeup. I'm spraying this on before I do my makeup because that's what it says to do, and I've noticed a difference. It definitely does help to keep the makeup on longer. Like, my makeup is set longer. Okay, I have gone back to using foundation, mostly due to just straight up laziness. It's just quicker. Sometimes I will color correct. I'm not gonna color correct today. I just don't feel like it. Foundation. This is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in the shade Syracuse. It is a buildable foundation. You can get full coverage from this, because watch this. You feel me? Like, did you notice what happened there? Or do I need to do it on this side too? Watch. So see that mark? I can build on that, just add a little bit more. I'm gonna let it sit on there for a second before I blend it out. The thing about foundation is that there's just certain areas that like need like a different shade, or it just needs something different. That's what I'm learning that I don't love about foundation, is that like certain areas don't need the foundation. It needs something else. And when I really perfect my makeup, I'm gonna figure out what that something else is. Okay, now I'm gonna go straight into concealer. I've been using the Superstay Maybelline concealer in the shade 30. It has like a thicker consistency, so you don't need too much. This is definitely a full coverage situation. It's so gloomy today. I'm not even mad at it. It's very calming, and I need the calming. I feel like my nerves been bad, so I'm not mad at it. All this that I didn't use, I'm going right back in here. See ya, thank you. Is it supposed to rain today? It just got so dark. Nope, just cloudy as shit. Okay. All right, next, let's go in with a little bit of contouring on the face. Starting from the top, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna put this right here. All right. And kind of just like loosely letting it fall down onto the face and neck. Like I'm no longer interested in the contour just being like just a line. Like it needs to kind of like be a gradient down. This is a working theory, but yes, I feel like that's what I would like for it to give. It looks the most natural to me. Okay, now let's do blush. I heard someone say that like smiling while you put your blush on actually like gets it in the wrong direction, because when you smile, your cheeks are lifted. Oops. Your cheeks are lifted, and then when you go down, it like drags your face down. Okay, so if I were a cheek, where would I be? I'm also not loving this under eye. Like this under eye is not really doing anything for me. I'm gonna find the one that I love best. This will just have to do for now. Okay, that's good. I actually love that blush placement. All right, now I'm just gonna take the foundation brush. I just like to kind of go over where the blush meets the foundation, like the edge parts, and just make sure everything's kind of married together. And now I'll go in and set. Don't love this setting powder. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Honey. Well, I love the setting powder. I don't like this shade. I don't need a color. I just need translucent. The color makes me feel like I'm putting on more makeup. I feel like I've said that 1,000 times, but it's true. Okay. Face is set. Let's put on some molds. This is lasting me so long. This e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. If you need a liquid eyeliner, get that. Had it for a minute now. Pop. While that's drying, let's do our brows. Same brow pencil. Oh, and I put on the Kosas brow gel to set. I like that brow gel. Do you need brow gel? No, but I do enjoy using it. That's a good brow. And I still haven't been filling in the tail part. the brow I always mess up. I think I be having so much adrenaline from doing this one right that I get over here and it just be like, bitch, slow down. Okay, brow complete. Now getting some blush activated. Now I'm not gonna add any more powder to this, but I am gonna use this puff to just tap on top of the moles just to make sure they ain't going nowhere. And also to kind of like make them a little less dark. I did add a little bit more powder so then I could press over my brows to take away the shininess up there. A little bit on my nose. And that's it. I don't put makeup on my nose. I just feel like it looks more natural that way. I could be, maybe I have like makeup blindness a little bit, but it doesn't look bad to me. So I just haven't been putting makeup on my nose. Okay, and then last but not least. Okay, while that's still drying down, put on some mascara. I don't know where I put my MAC, my lip. This is NYX in the shade Cold Brew. That's a full face right there. That is a full face right there. Okay, and that's it. Let me put some clothes on. Wow, I love catching the time at the date. Like it's November 3rd and I caught the clock at 11:03. Love that. Thank you guys. I see you. Ooh, it's dark. Oh man, I'm sleepy. Girls, I'm back inside. It's 1:56 a.m. I have been editing all day even though I wasn't home. I did take my computer where I was and I edited. I did not realize how much I was yapping this week. And also, I didn't spread out my edit like I've been doing. Like normally I'll edit throughout the week, just edit a little bit a day. I was not doing that. And yo, I still have a lot to edit, but I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. Just get up and get to work. I can't believe how much I'm talking. Anyway, oh man, I hope this long ass vlog makes up for last week's short ass vlog. There's gonna be a Patreon out this week too, so look forward to that. I wanted to get it out on Monday, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to edit both of these tomorrow. So yeah, just be on the lookout. This is the last vlog in this house. Well, the last Monday in this house. The next vlog, there will be footage in this house, but there will also be footage in my new house. And I'm excited for that. I'm so excited for that. But yeah, final Monday. Thank you for housing me for all 98 of these vlogs. It's been real, it's been real. Girls, I will see you in my next vlog. I hope you enjoyed this one. Love you much.